A very good morning to all the IREC 19 delegates. I had participated in speaker sessions earlier during the IREC seminars over the past few years. I used to remember earlier there used to be separate halls, one for the brick and mortar retailers and another for the emerging e-commerce retailers. Both had separate agendas to pursue in retail. Over the past years that followed, all started merging. And I think I could say that IREC is one of the integrators of such partnerships in retail, bringing both physical and digital together. Then it became retail and e-commerce. Today, it expands to retail, e-commerce, payment and technology. I could see that every year IREC kept growing from strength to strength. Today it is well recognized as a great networking platform for both retailers and the service providers, both in the physical world as well as in the e-commerce world. It has impacted all of us, both from business point of view and also personal. All our lives are engulfed with technology, virtually 24/7. Surely it has helped retail to transform itself, to take the products to the customer in an entirely different form, bringing in lots of experiences as the customers consume the products. Fundamentally, the customer's journey itself has got changed. You all may be aware of this moment of truth. From the time a customer thinks about the product to the stage where they consume the product and then give feedback and take a position whether they have to stick to the product or service or not. That moment of truth journey itself has expanded to what they call as 5 moments of truth, which starts from the stimulus itself and keeps going to a discovery stage, to the decision-making stage, experience, and finally, the ultimate moment of truth is shared experience. Each and every one of you, I'm sure, will be involved in one or even the 5 stages of moments of truth. And this keeps evolving. As the customer evolves, the expectation goes up. So it's important for all of us to bear in mind this journey cycle of 5 moments of truth and see how well we are positioned to be a part of the customer consideration right from the beginning of the journey and right till they share the experience of consuming products or services from us. Now, the same 5 moments of truth also translates into what we all are very well aware called the Omnichannel customer journey. Now, this Omnichannel customer journey is applicable both for products and services in retail, and it is now cutting across channels, it is cutting across media, and there is no particular order in which the customer goes through the journey. They may start online, go to offline, or they start at offline, go to online, or keep flipping between online and offline. They may choose to consume physically, they can consume through the digital channels, they can give feedback one-on-one, they can give feedback through the social media. So what has happened is it has become a network of people flipping across digital channels and physical channels and choose to interact or buy or walk out of not buying as well in the new emerging e-commerce world. This is very important for us because we can't take any chance. Either it is an online interaction or an offline interaction. One miscommunication is enough for the customer to be switched off. So it's important for us to be conscious on every stage of customer's journey, every form of customer journey, and ensure that we are well positioned to present ourselves so that the customers understand us well and also comes back for more. Also, the kind of shopping which the customer does has changed. No longer the customer goes in a systematic manner. And the customer's behavior changes. Same customer behaves differently on different days and different times. So there is no predictability on how the customer will shop. There is a planned shopping behavior. There's an impulsive shopping behavior. There is a bargain hunting behavior. There is a socially aware customer shopping behavior. And also there are customers who have very short time span for them to take a decision. As I told you, it doesn't mean there are 5 separate buckets of customers. The same customer, depending upon the situation and the time, they may choose to behave differently. So we, either retailers or business partners, should be aware of such behaviors, and depending upon their level of interest, we should serve the customer. Then only the customers will be converting to our products or services. Just by being the same to every customer is not going to help us. What do the customers value? Today, the new generation of shoppers are looking for immediacy. Today, they want their things faster and with great relevance. They are looking at elevated level of interaction. Ordinary level of interaction won't do. They want a high level of interaction, immersive experience and all that. Today's customers are able to shop wherever, whenever they want. They are well informed. For instance, in fashion, till 4-5 years back, they discovered fashion at our stores. Today, they no longer discover fashion at our stores. They discover fashion online, and then they validate at our stores. So it's important for all of us to understand that discovery for a customer has happened much earlier in the cycle, and they have come to us with certain background of information. So we need to ensure that we give the right things in a short span of time and impress the customer for them to get what they want. Similarly, customers have shifted to from products to experiences. Every single shopping has become an experience. So it's important for us to deliver experience when they shop, not merely products. Also, there's no more digital and physical separation. Everything is integrated. Customers come with their mobile while they do physical shopping, so that they can check what they want, which way what is there available. And they are very much aware. And lastly, customers are getting more and more impatient. The time span is coming down. They say earlier the browsing time, if it is up to 7 seconds, they will wait. That was just a year back. Today, the browsing speed, what the customer wants, is not more than 2 to 3 seconds. So if one site is delayed by more than 3 seconds, 90% of the customers will switch off and go to the next site. So the time span is coming down. Similarly, in the stores also, for servicing, they need to get their solution faster. So it is important for us to make them cut to the chase and get what they want in a frictionless manner. How do we enable that? There are ways and means of doing it. I'm sure many of you will have solutions as well to make this happen. There should be always a combination of sense and response mechanism, wherein we quickly understand at what stage they are in and how quickly they want to make a purchase, or they want to spend time with us. Depending upon that, we have to service them, for which there are things like connected data which helps us, actionable insights, and we ensure that we get intelligence in the whole purchase cycle. There are key technology trends which are going to help us, which are already helping us. One is the connected data. Today, virtually everybody has moved to the cloud. It gives us speed as well as efficiency, and it is mobile, it's wireless. So bulk of all the information we process all through the cloud. Now, this helps us to gain insights on what, where, when the customer wants real time. And also there are intelligent services. There are smart stores which is happening across the world. In India as well, there are smart stores which are expanding. There is also a seamless shopping experience using technology like kiosks and other gadgets inside the store. One is able to create a seamless shopping experience so that the customers see the best of technology as well as the real products. And third is personalization. Every customer is unique. So it's important to understand that particular customer's behavior and taste and accordingly serve it to them. Gone are the days where we have mass communication and mass SMSs or emails sent, which worked. Today, they're all getting firewalled. Only personalized communication works with the current day customer. Seamless shopping definitely is the way to go, for which there are things which the retailers are doing. One is single view of inventory. There are multiple warehouses and store points where inventory is kept. And as you know, in fashion, beauty, and furniture and home, the SKUs are very high. In such categories, it's important to connect the merchandise so that wherever the merchandise is, we should be able to reach out and get it and reach the customer to wherever they are. It can be inside the store, it can be at their house. Irrespective of where they are and irrespective of where the inventory is, it's important to connect both the inventory and the customer in a seamless way. The second is endless aisle. More and more retailers are adopting this endless aisle, wherein they keep their kiosk or tablets inside the stores, wherein the customers can browse whatever choices they want and they can pay it up, and they can even choose to pay later at their house. Once the decision is made, the customers can choose to collect it at their house or they come back to the store at some other day and consume it. This helps the customer to be efficient. The customer need not take the decision once again. It also helps the retailer because the inventory which is available is used to convert the customer. The delivery from store is also gaining vogue. Today many retailers have geared up to deliver the inventory from the store directly to the customer. There are third-party service providers who are available who can do this for the stores. It is very efficient. Both inventory as well as the speed is optimized in this method. Click and collect also is gaining currency. In developed countries like US, or in UK, click and collect is major double-digit contribution to the turnover of the stores. This helps the customer to choose their time and drop into the store. This also helps the customer to even exchange or take refund if the product or service is not to their mark. So this is a win-win situation where the product is not wasted. It doesn't go all the way to their house and get returned. You may be aware that in India, for instance in fashion, around 30% of the products which are sent to the house get returned. And this is a huge wastage which the industry needs to find ways and means of reducing. Third is exchange across channels. The advantage in this is that you can buy offline and return it from your home. You can also buy it from your home and then give it to the stores. There are seamless way of exchanging across channels. You can buy it online and take credit note offline. It reduces the friction and increases the convenience for the customer. Voice assisted shopping is now happening. You see Alexa, Google, all of us getting into it. In the next 5 years, it is believed that voice assisted shopping is going to dominate rather than the current browsing way of shopping. Again, this for omnichannel retailers, it's very critical to integrate such methods into the shopping of their products. And lastly, omnichannel services are there to improve the overall service level. Today, NPS is very critical. Any retailer, online or offline, NPS measure is critical for them to be seen favorably. So, it's the retailer's endeavor to ensure that the right level of service, speed and efficiency is maintained to make the customer shopping pleasurable and frictionless. Store of the future, smart store, which is now happening. The idea is to reduce the pain points while the customer goes through the shopping, right from the entrance right up to the exit. Every stage of the customer journey should be made painless and it should also enhance the shopping experience. Towards that, we also have launched some initiatives. For instance, the in-store technology in vogue, what we are doing, some of them are installing self-checkouts. So customers who are having purchases, 3 pieces, 4 pieces, smaller quantity, they need not wait in the queue. They can go to the checkout counter with barcode scanning and with credit card they can swipe and on the go they can leave the store. Augmented reality, virtual reality is happening in big time. This is very big in areas like home furniture. You can visualize the furniture in their house and see how a sofa or curtain is sitting well and take decisions. It is also happening well in beauty, where they can visualize the new lipstick or any other beauty products, how it sits on their skin and then take decisions. It also is in fashion, where they can wear new styles virtually and see what style suits them better. So this is going to become bigger. It's also getting more and more real. Few years back, these augmented reality and all were not looking real, but now it's looking close to real. And in 4 or 5 years' time, you cannot even differentiate whether the person is wearing an actual cloth or a AR, VR kind of enabled product. Mobile wallet is now quite significant. All the leading formats have launched it. Digital cash backs are becoming the norm today. It helps stickiness. Customers come back for more and more. It also helps the retailers so that they get better basket out of the same customer. And lastly, mobile enabled shopping. There are apps which are available, QR code enabled, where they can use the mobile in the store and they keep scanning to see the latest offers or latest innovations as they shop. So they use the mobile and as well as do physical shopping. This again is happening across smart stores. Personalization, which I told earlier, is definitely the way forward. Everybody is now talking about segment of one. Every customer is a customer segment, and how we do well matters for conversion to happen. This has multiple angles to it. One is personalized content, another is customized offers and incentives to them. Then how do we create website layouts to suit their interest? Then customer service, how do we give the personalized service to the stores for those customers? Merchandise recommendation unique to them based on the past purchase behavior. Location-based engagement. Now there are Google-enabled products wherein customers can be located when they are near the stores, and how we entice them to come to the store and purchase or experience the product or services which you have in mind. All these are all being done. I am sure many of you will be involved in these kinds of products, which is going to help the customer have better experience and help the retailers have better realization of the investments. One important thing that is coming through is transparency of data. Customers should know what data is being used and why it is being used, so that tomorrow there is no question of integrity faced by the service provider when these data are being put to use. Future growth of technology and retail. These are the cutting edge things which are happening right now, essentially related to the customer fulfillment. One is the customer journey analytics. Customer journey analytics is not easy because the customer flip-flops between digital, physical, online, offline, social media, website. And how do we track the customer to understand, even before they want to buy, whether they are ready for it? So this analytics is going to help us a lot. Digital assisted fashion design. Today, we don't need to just look at only the fairs, fashion fairs and the high street for fashion. There are customer fans of brands who are giving feedback on the new fashion trends. They are being put to use by launching new products based on the feedback from the customer fans. And there is intelligent assortment planning. In fashion or in beauty, the assortment is very wide. Getting the right assortment at the right time to the right customer is so important for profitability. And here there are technologies available for intelligent assortment planning. Then there is self-learning programs, promotion engines. As the email campaigns run, every email campaign has a self-learning mechanism where the next email campaign becomes more intelligent through the algorithm. This helps reduction of rejections and become more and more effective. And last is things like fault tolerance logistics, wherein if there is any failure, it is arrested locally and it doesn't impact other parts of the system. So these are all the new technology trends which are happening, and all retailers, offline, online, omnichannel, all of them are set to gain from all this. It is said that even today, 50% of the fashion products are sold on sale internationally, which means there's a 50% wastage that still is available for all the service providers to help reduce. And all these technologies will go a long way in reducing this wastage. So this is what I wish to share with all of you. I'm quite happy to be part of this IREC 2019 and thank Ritu Maria for giving this opportunity. And this is an excellent show which I keep visiting every year. And like all years, I'm sure this year also it will be a grand affair over the next 2 days. Thank you.